I'm Mr. Hargrave, and this is everything you need to know about Union Jack. But before I get into what you need to know about Union Jack and in turn the whole Invaders team, first, this very special announcement. Spiders are my best friends. The guys at Aggro Gamer, not so much. I suspect that's why they called me up and they wanted me to review Kill It With Fire. So I'm just setting the apartment on fire. Just living up to its name. Kill it with fire. Your logo right here, guys. Yeah, put it right there. Just like over my face. Like fuck that. Just is that how we do it? We're Aggro Gamer around here. We're fucking aggro, right? Is that who the hell am I talking to? Check it out or don't. I don't give a shit. I'm ending this now. That's it. It's over. So this is what being free to play in Marvel Strike Force has got me. I should correct myself. Being a light spender. I spend between like $10 and $20 a month. Anyways, semantics aside, this is what I have in terms of Invaders. So I've got, a decent Nick Fury. Had him for a while. I've had him at tier 16 for a while. Sitting there, he's doing good. I got a level 76 tier 14 Captain America World War II. And then my Union Jack's coming up. In fact, during this video, I'm going to take him to level 76 and tier 14 as well. And that is the team that I'm working with. As far as Isotope 8, actually, before I get to Isotope 8, because that's like a whole thing, let me show you the tier 4s that I have active as well. So for Nick Fury, I just have his basic and passive. I plan on doing his special and ultimate as well. I think that they are valuable. I didn't notice when this came around, but this did get a buff. This is now a plus 10% to healing. It was like plus 1,000 healing, like just 1,000 points of healing was like what it was before. It was ridiculous. They actually did improve this to plus 10% healing. So there's a little note I didn't give you before. Should definitely consider upgrading that. This is not needed, but it's nice. Especially when you're running Nick Fury and Maria Hill, it kind of works out. But since I'm phasing Maria Hill out now for Union Jack, it would be really cool to have 3 shield agents guaranteed instead of 2, 2, 3. So that's what I got working on Nick Fury for Captain America World War II. And I've been running him on the Doom 3.5, just with his passive and his ultimate. Will I do a special? I mean, look, I'm going to be pushing the high-end raids. As soon as the new raid comes out, the incursion raid, I'm going into it, probably at very close to the highest level. So I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do the special. I'm going to have to do the basic. It's a must-have. I guess I've been holding off on the basic because I don't have Bucky yet. But yeah, as soon as I get Bucky, this will make sense to do. Moving that up to an always assist from a 75%. For Union Jack, for the purposes of this video, I just have, once again, his ultimate and his passive. I think those are the 2 most important ones to have. Passive, probably a little more important than his ultimate, but both are very good. The ultimate giving you a bigger speed bar reduction. As you know, turn-based game, speed bar reduction's good. Now, let's move on to Isotope 8, and this is going to be contentious, but this is how I'm running my Invaders, and it's very good to know what I'm doing with the full team and not just one character. The main thing here is that this team's going to do a lot of assists. It's an assist machine team. And for that, I have Skirmisher on Nick Fury. My strikers are going to be Captain America World War II and Bucky. And then I'm also making Union Jack and Iron Fist skirmishers. So 3 skirmishers, 2 strikers. That's what I'm going to do. And I won't say anything else about it. And I won't accept any arguments. And I won't clarify any more than that. That would be absurd. Fine. So we'll talk more about it. Why not Raider, Mr. Hargrave? Why didn't you put Raider on Union Jack? I was joking. Of course, I know that what I'm saying here is extremely controversial and super important. So yeah, let me make sure that I spend a lot of time on Isotope 8 for this team because it really, really matters. I messed up just there. I don't know if you noticed that, but I messed up. I went to do the transition and the ad started playing. So I'm going to have to put an edit here because I screwed up. And we're back. All right, so why am I going with Skirmisher on Union Jack instead of Raider? Like I said, this team is an assist machine. And the reason for that is Nick Fury. So Nick Fury does this great thing where if you have 3 or more invaders, he always applies assist now to self or random ally. Now, this is trickier than Wakanda or Infinity Watch, where it's not a dedicated assister. So, sounds like a dedicated sister, but a dedicated assister, it doesn't have a Nebula or a Okoye, right? It has all 5 characters can be assisting. We don't know who's going to get the assist, but I know who I want to do the strikes. I want Captain America and Bucky to be my strikers. Ergo, everybody else is going to be Skirmisher. Plus, Union Jack is going to benefit more from being a Skirmisher than if he wasn't, because he does have a ability block in raids. He has this ability block over here that can apply multiple stacks of ability block, up to 3 stacks to primary target on each attack. Like, that's really good. And I want those to land. And I know I'm going to be pushing the high-end raids. You're not going to get this benefit outside of raids, which is unfortunate. But I don't think you're going to be using this team outside of raids anyways. But if you were to use it outside of raids, if they make it a Scourge team, he does apply other debuffs. Debuffs? Debol? Offense down, slow. He's got other things he's throwing out there. He's flipping a positive effect to a negative effect. He's flipping 3 positive effects instead. He's gonna need focus to do that. Of course you can use Raider. I'm not gonna make fun of you for putting Raider on Union Jack. It makes sense. The reason why is that he has extra crit chance. He does extra crit damage. When he's in stealth, he does even more. He has a very high crit chance, a very high crit damage. It's going to take us some time to get into stealth, though. It's not like an automatic thing. He has to lose all of his charges to go into stealth. All the invader allies have plus 50% crit chance. So that's a whole other build. I'm going to say it, and God, everyone's going to like not remember that I said this part. You're going to like get triggered by the fact that I said that I, personally, me, Mr. Heartgrave, is making him a Skirmisher. And you're going to forget that I told you, you can make this whole damn team Raider if you want, and it's not a bad idea. Okay? If you want to do that, you go right ahead. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You go ahead. This is what I'm doing. I want my strikers to be Bucky and Captain, so everybody else is Skirmisher, because I'm playing into Nick Fury's assist. I'm not playing into the Raider crit chance. And the reason why is because we're just getting extra damage. Okay? That could be a big deal. You might want big damage. I might be a fucking idiot. Maybe big damage is great. I don't know. This is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to test it. It might turn out... I'm not putting ISO-8 level 4 or 5 on these fucking guys yet. So it doesn't matter. You can mess around with it. You can try things out. Yeah, putting Raider on all 5 of them, Striker on Bucky, Raider on everybody else, absolutely fine and valid. You go right the fuck ahead. You're going to lose out on any kind of assist mechanic, double tap kind of thing. No. So keep that in mind. You might also be guided on who you have red stars on. If you have 7 red stars on Bucky, then you're going to want this Skirmisher Striker setup, right? If you have mediocre stars on everybody, then maybe Raider's better. And I have mediocre stars, so maybe I should be putting Raider on everybody. Anyways, that's it. I'm really fucking done now. I'm not going to talk anymore about it. I've done it. I've explored all of your ISO-8 selections. Just keep fucking Healer and Fortifier the fuck away from this team, because it's got no business being here. That certainly doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's either this setup that I'm going to use, the Skirmisher Striker, or like you make Bucky a Striker, you make everybody else a Raider, and you go with that. That is also perfectly goddamn valid. Okay, let's move on. The invaders are safe to build. And what do I mean by that? Well, I have this great graphic that I come out with every couple of patches, and invaders are on here. So build them to level 95, build them to tier 15. I would stay away from tier 16, tier 17. We know we got Dark Dimension 6 coming up. I mean, honestly, this is probably a tier 18 team. If we're looking at Dark Dimension 6, there's going to be a skill section. They've already tipped their hand and said that. These are the best skill characters in the game. So you can put tier 18 on all of them. We'll talk about that the next time I do a safe to build guide. But yeah, this team, crazy safe to build. I would keep it at tier 15 right now. We just, it's always better to hold off on these things. Don't rush into Dark Dimension 6. I can't stress that enough. There's no benefit to it. But this team, it's going to be your skill raid team for the next year. They've committed to that. The incursion raid is going to be, it's literally named after these teams, Rebirth and Invaders. They're going to be solid all the way through it. Definitely take them to level 95. Definitely tier 15. You can consider tier 16, 17, and 18 on them. The last thing you need to know is, do they work at these low stars on the Doom 3.5? Once again, here's the team. And I'm going to add in Sam and I'm going to add in Kestrel. The two best characters to throw in with this team is going to be Sam and Kestrel. That's hands down. Maria Hill, Sharon Carter. I was saying those two would be the first to go, and I was absolutely correct. So let's try it out. However, first, we're going to go live with the Gravediggers to do Cosmic Crucible attacks. But remember to stay tuned, because I am going to take this team into the skill nodes on the Doom 3.5. Who knows? Maybe we'll go all the way. Maybe we'll go all the way through to the boss. And we'll see how far we can get with this team. All right, Gravediggers, keep digging. Before we get to those blitz attacks, just for the people that are watching this, like the day it comes out, Brother in Arms starts today. You need 330 points to max it out. If you got a lot of training orbs, like I told you would need. I do a math video on this channel for Marvel Strike Force every Friday. I think that's what I've settled upon. Every Friday, because I get the math on Thursday. I do it at night. I do it like at midnight, and I can shoot that and then have it ready to go as soon as the blog comes out on Friday, basically telling you what you need to hoard. It's Marvel Horde Force, right? And that's all we're doing is hoarding stuff. So if you hoarded your training orbs, great. My addition to this, the news on this, is that I did realize that raid battles are counted. So you can get 10,000 points from raid battles a day. That's 70,000 points. Bringing the total free-to-play points to 181,000 points is what you can get if you're only opening 2 training orbs a day. So even if you don't have a lot of training orbs stockpiled, if you do all your raid battles, 20 raid battles a day, and if you spend 200 cores on energy, then you can easily get the monthly item. So this is a very easy monthly item to get. And then if you have some training orbs stockpiled up, and why wouldn't you? We haven't had a training orb opening event in like 2-3 years. So unless you're like running yourself resource bear, which you really should never do, then you should have training orbs. Never run yourself resource bear. What do I mean by that? Don't use all your gold orbs and training orbs. Slow down. Slow down your growth. Everyone's going to go, you need to grow fast. And I must have power and be elite. No. You're being stupid. Slow down. You looked at my invaders. You're about to see my invaders and raids. The only thing I build fast are things that I need, like my arena teams, my Cosmic Crucible teams. I'll like rush to put the highest level on them. I just became level 94. I rushed and took my arena team to level 94. Those things I'll do. My invaders, they're on the slow boat. They get a couple of levels. They get like a level a day. Just on their way, slowly, right? That's the way to go. Okay, just wanted to give that update for people who are watching this on the day it comes out. If you're watching this later, this is all gibberish. Doesn't matter anymore. It's in the past. Why are you watching this crap? Check out the awesome Cosmic Crucible attacks. That's the best part for returning people, I guess. People are going to watch these in the future? What the hell is going on here? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyways, we're going live with the Gravediggers. Let's go. We are live with the Gravediggers, and I want to clear up some confusion. Okay, I want to clear up some confusion. There is a counter to Unlimited X-Men, And it is thus. It is Apocalypse with Eternals, Jubilee, and Cable. As far as I know, Mr. Hartgrave is the first content creator to have used this counter. Trace it back, nerds. Go into the history of this channel. You will see this attack recorded. It's something that I workshopped out with Purple Sticky. Where he got it from, or where he got some of these ideas from, he might have heard that from somebody else. I don't know. But he did tell me at the time that he did not know if it would work. It was a theory craft. And I am the first one to actually do it on stream and put it on YouTube. So if you're wondering where this came from, here, this guy, okay? This channel, Mr. Hartgrave plays a lot of Cosmic Crucible on stream, and he puts about every attack on YouTube. So if you're ever wondering where something came from, odds are it might have come from here. God forbid. Mr. Hartgrave knows how to play this game. Could be true. Let's see it in action. Let's see if it still works. Let's give it a go. Somebody wants me to go to Doge Hype. You want to ban the shit out of that? Thank you, Ray Varn. All right. Gotta love this man. There's scams everywhere, right? Okay, so here is how it works. You remove all the safeguard with Apocalypse. You can come in with Icarus and blow them up. If somebody's weak enough and you can get a one-shot off of that, great. I've never gotten a kill with Icarus there. I am going to put the vulnerables on Gambit so that I can target Gambit with Apocalypse and double hit him and hit everybody around him. Sometimes I screw that up. I guess I could have put it on Rogue this time and then I would have hit Dazzler. That actually would have been better. Damn it. I thought I was being clever. No, I'm going to hit Rogue. And I should have put the vulnerables on Rogue. So I've already misplayed this, but I wanted that hit to go on Dazzler. Oh, damn it. I misplayed it. You got to ability block Dazzler. You have to ability block Dazzler, and now I'm screwed. Let me go ahead and see if I can get myself out of this. If I can stun Gambit, I might still be okay. But you wanted to actually target Dazzler and put the ability block on her. That was pretty much vital. What I'm going to try to do at this point, though, is control Rogue. Make it so she doesn't get a turn. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be okay. I don't really know. We're going to find out. Let's target her with Icarus. Man, I'm so embarrassed right now. Like I said, go back on this channel and find the time where I did it correctly. And go off of that instead. I am going to stun Rogue and hopefully not kill her. Oh, no, I killed her with Apocalypse, so that's great. It hit her with the basic, and then that permanently killed her, so I think we're going to be okay. We're going to come in here with the Apocalypse Ultimate. And you know what? I'm glad I misplayed this, because misplaying this shows how good it is. Because I think I'm still going to get the win, which is shameful, because I don't deserve the win. I in no way, shape, or form deserve this win, but I think I'm going to get it regardless. I'm going to go after Dazzler because I think I'm going to be able to one-shot kill her. Okay, that is perfect. I'm going to take this Gambit kill right now so that I can get a 2 kill. Well, actually, he didn't die. Well, go figure. All right, I am going to kill this Gambit now so that I can kill him twice before his next turn, because I don't want him to live. All right, he's out of here. All right, Gambit's out of here, and we're going to keep going. So this could have had better efficiency if I would have ability blocked Dazzler. That was dumb to not ability block Dazzler, but everything's okay. Getting the stun on Gambit with Jubilee is pretty huge. That's why Jubilee is there. If you're wondering why Jubilee's there, it's basically to stun Gambit and shut down that passive damage. It's very important. Might have been cool to kill Sunfire before he did that, but you know, what do I know? I'm intent on screwing this attack up as much as possible. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do? Mr. Hartgrave's on a roll tonight. He's gonna see how many misplays he can put on this team and still win. All right, Phantomix is dead, and we're on auto now, and we have won, even though it was the ugliest attack that I could have ever made with that team. But it shows you how good that team is. It is a solid counter to Unlimited X-Men. There's actually a few of those now. There's quite a few counters to Unlimited X-Men. That's the one I prefer, though, because of the way it works in my roster. To catch you up on my Cosmic Crucible attacks, I didn't film all of them because at this point, throwing Masters of Evil at room 6 is boring. It works very, very well. I use my Tangled Web, counter on this team. I'll show it to you. I forget it now, but let me show it to you. What is happening? Okay, here it is. It is... No, that's not it. This is it. This is the team I like to use on room 5, which is Tangled Web, Spider Weaver, 2099, Dormammu, Hela, and Zombie Iron Man. Works pretty much on autopilot. Just play it the way you think you should play it. Kill Weaver first, and then clean it up. All right, we're going to kick it old school now. And we are going to throw Darkhold against Infinity Watch. Darkhold was basically made to counter Infinity Watch, as were many things at the time, so I don't suspect... None of these other attacks are going to be difficult. But stay tuned, we're going to do those raid attacks with invaders. That's still coming. Don't want to miss it. Chat's correcting me. I wasn't misplaying, I was displaying its potency. By misplaying it horribly. By doing the absolute worst job with that I could possibly do. I'm a champion, basically. Basically a champion. We are going to throw this over here, because I can actually land that disrupt on Gamora, and let's throw up the deflects. Remove turn bar on Phyla-Vell? Sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? I can't stun anybody, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the ultimate with Agatha. And we're going to kill Phyla-Vell. That's my thought here. I don't know. I said that Darkhold was designed to counter Infinity Watch. Not really. It's just so much better, it may as well counter it. But it's not actually a hard counter. Young Avengers is a much harder counter to Infinity Watch. Was not able to kill Phyla-Vell before her turn. That's a real bummer, but what are you going to do? Should be able to take her out here. We are going to throw that vulnerable over on Moondragon because I have Morgan Le Fay as a skirmisher because I'm a weirdo. That's basically how that works. Killing Phyla-Vell, and now we're going to look to get rid of Moondragon, which should not be a problem whatsoever. We will stun Gamora. Actually, I should have stunned Adam Warlock. I wasn't really thinking. Maybe we can just kill Adam Warlock. No. He's going to stun Wong. That's just dumb. It's all right. He'll get a turn soon and he'll be back. Let's go after Nebula because I can't focus. I have some kind of disability that's preventing me from staying on target today or playing these attacks properly. Thank you for watching. Okay, we have the ultimate with Doctor Strange. I'm just going to aim that at Nebula and kill everybody or close to it. Gamora's dropped, Nebula's dropped, and we are on auto now because this attack is boring. Does it shut down the assist? So Darkhold shuts down the assist on Infinity Watch. It does seem to do that. Anyways, it's over now. It's done. And we are on to the next room. We are going to do something cool with New Warriors because New Warriors is my new fun team to use. Loving the New Warriors team. Cannot wait for Firestar to hit this game. I think I'm going to go for high red stars on Firestar, even though it might take me years to unlock them. Going to throw Unlimited X-Men at this. This is not going to be thrilling, but it will be effective. Looking for a high score here. I did win my last 2 rounds of Cosmic Crucible. I think I've actually won my last 5 rounds of Cosmic Crucible. I'm on a bit of a roll. I'm up in Diamond 3 right now, getting dangerously close to Masters. I have never been in Masters yet. So as good as I think I am, I haven't been to Masters yet. I don't really want to be in Masters. At the time, I'm not going to say this was entirely calculated because I didn't really have that much of a choice in it, but I was not pressing myself hard to get into Masters right when level 95 unlocked because I knew I was going to be very slow to level 95. I'm getting very close to level 95 now. I'm still very far away from having my characters at level 95, but at least I am to the level where I can, I'm almost to level 95, so I can start taking my teams to level 95 if I want to. So now I'm less hesitant about going to Masters because at least I feel I can kind of keep up. I can be on some sort of level playing field, level-ish playing field. All right, we threw Phantomix into that Kate Bishop and just destroyed her. We are going to kill them both right here with the Rogue Ultimate, and that is done. And now we get to go have some fun with New Warriors. Normally, I like to use Eternals with New Warriors, but I've used my Eternals beating that Unlimited X-Men team. So we're going to have to do something new with them that I haven't done before. It's kind of exciting. My target is going to be this Underworld team. So I'm going after the Underworld team. It's a very weak Underworld team, and I'm going to use Emma and Dr. Doom with New Warriors. What I like about this is if you get kills in Cosmic Crucible, you actually feed energy to Mystic characters. Dr. Doom is Mystic. So I like Dr. Doom paired with New Warriors. In fact, that's what I might do. When I unlock Firestar, the character I would most like to put with New Warriors would be Dr. Doom, just so that maybe he hits that energy and is able to blow up super fast on his first turn. That's pretty damn cool. That's a good use in my opinion. All right, I am going to start off with the special from Deathpool to get as much damage out there as possible. Got my first kill. We're going to start throwing around that energy. I am going to aim at Taskmaster with the ultimate on Cloak. We're going to get even more kills. Deathpool is going even more crazy, throwing around more energy. It's just a Zemo. So, Zemo cannot win here. We have the ultimate on Dagger right away. And, Doom didn't even take a turn. So, awesome team. There it is for the attacks. Let's go over and check out that weak Invader team in the 3.5. Let me show you my score, though. I don't want to skip. You've come this far. Let's see what the score was on this round of Cosmic Crucible. 5160. That's pretty solid. I like to be a little higher than that these days, but 5160 is very, very good. He is probably going to get tripped up on my defense. My chat wants to see my defense. So let me go ahead and show it to you because I haven't showed it in a bit. This is what I'm using right now in defense. Infinity Watch in room 1, Gamma in room 2. That's a big Gamma. Be careful about these Horseman teams. More of these Horseman teams are going to be Isotope 8, level 4, level 5. Isotope 8, level 5 really starts to change things with teams like Gamma. So be careful with those. Another thing I showed first was using New Warriors on Gamma, which is great. But don't use it on a really huge Gamma unless your New Warriors is just as big. It punches across more than it punches up, especially when we're talking about level 5 Isotope 8 and Healer on Hulk. That can get really nasty. Room 3 is actually working for me, so I can recommend it. Believe it or not, this team has pulled multiple wins. What's good about this team is they're all Fortifier. I made them all Fortifier. It was a real pain in the ass. I switched them all to Fortifier. I locked the Isotope 8 class. I loaded them in. I went back out. I switched them all over to the classes that they should be. And the thing that's good about this is they all do their ultimate moves on turn 1. Zemo ultimate, Kestrel ultimate, Nick Fury ultimate. They all have buffs they start with too. They all load in with buffs. They all do their ultimate first round. So that's just a full board buff bonanza. And it keeps going because they're going to throw their buffs to Nick Fury. And then Nick Fury is going to use his special and throw even more buffs. I really want to see this team. Put this team on defense, guys who are going to fight me, because I want to see what it does. I think it's actually disturbing. I have not gotten any rooms with room 4 or room 5. I'm basically giving away room 4 and room 5. That is garbage. They've never won. They never will win. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. And then room 6 is a very large War Dogs. All right, that's my defense. Let's go check out those raids. All right, so I actually went ahead and I was going to wait until 8 o'clock because I was building my Union Jack very slow. But I realized that we do have, I did take them up to level 76, tier 14. I did it, I'm speeding it up a little bit because, and I want to make sure you're aware of this, in a couple of days or a day from now, I don't know when you watch this, it might already be live, the Incursion Invaders is going to open up. Now, you're only going to be able to do this when it opens if you buy World War II Iron Fist. But your invader team will need to be all at gear tier 15 to go into this, Iron Fist included. So whatever timeline you're on, if you want to take advantage of this Incursion Invaders that uses the full team, you will need to have this team at gear tier 15. So that's why I'm kind of moving my timeline up a little bit. I got to get, Captain America, World War II, Union Jack, and Bucky all to gear tier 15, along with Iron Fist at gear tier 15 to get in on this. And when I do that, I'll definitely make a video on it and all that kind of stuff. So, but right now, like I said, we're going to go into the raids. We're in the Doom difficulty 5. Doom level 3, difficulty 5. Let's see how far we can get with our brand new Union Jack. Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, here's the team I'm going to use. Like I said, I'm going to use Sam and Kestrel along with Nick Fury, Captain America World War II, and Union Jack. Total team power of 822K. Both Captain America World War II and Union Jack only around that 75,000 power. 2 red stars on Captain America World War II, 3 red stars on Union Jack. Let's go. Let's see if it works. I'm not going to hit auto. I actually want to see what happens with this team. Although, for all I know, you can just hit auto at this point. This team's nuts. This team's crazy. All right, let's check it out. Man, I knew the full team was good, but I'm blown away by just what Nick Fury can add to it. Like, Nick Fury makes the 3.5 easy, which is crazy. Like, you don't even need the new guys. But let's see what the new guys can do. All right, we're going to spawn in the minions. I like how they don't die either. And we're going to grab these buffs, throw everything on Nick Fury, and let's put this big Kestrel special here right in the middle. I usually like to aim it at Thor. There we go. There's Thor. This Kestrel pings are really good. I don't know, man. I guess you probably still want to use the full team when you're doing this, but it's going to be hard to give up Kestrel, isn't it? It's going to feel like, oh, I don't want to give up Kestrel. I like Kestrel. We all hated Kestrel when she was around, when she was made, because we were like, who the hell is this? But we've grown attached to Kestrel now, haven't we? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Are you attached to Kestrel? Are you happy she's gone? All right, so here's Union Jack. I'm going to fire into this defense down. I'm going to use his ultimate. Hey, let's have a look at, I think I've already shown the animations of this, but, oh yeah, that's right. It's like, okay, that's kind of cool. All right, he's shooting everybody. He's going nuts. Everybody's getting shot. I don't know. Those animations were not thrilling. Oh, and we triggered Thor. That's no good. But they did not die. So we messed around. We triggered Thor, but Union Jack and Captain America World War II did not die somehow. I don't know how they're alive. Nick Fury's about to take a turn. When he takes a turn, he's going to heal him up to full. They're hanging in there. Yeah. I guess normally we're able to kill that Thor, but now we weren't able to. And yeah, they're pretty much at full health. I'm going to just make sure they stay healthy. Actually, it was Sam. Sam doesn't have as much health as they do. He was considered to be weaker when I did that operative special. All right, now we're kind of back into it. So I guess you got to be kind of careful to not trigger that Thor. Now we got the Hellas down here. Oh, you can ability block the Hellas. It looks like the Captain America passive isn't firing off for some reason, because I did see the summons come in. They all got shut down, though. You know, people talk about long animation times. I think that the Captain America World War II special has the animation time on that is really too long. That's one complaint. I am just going to save ability cooldowns. Like I saved the Nick Fury Ultimate for the next node. I don't know. This team seems just fine. Is it working better or worse? I don't know. It was already working really good. I'm going to stick with the Union Jack, just basic there. We're going to see even more assists take place once we get the full team in here. But yeah, this is really good. And the cooldowns are definitely... I like the way this team rebuilds energy. It does really fast. All right, and that's it for the first node. Yeah, actually, I think it was easier. I probably could have simmed that. There was really no strategy to it. You just hit auto and it'll win. In fact, that's what we're going to do on the next node. My problem on the next node is that without Union Jack, I was getting it was usually taking like the full 5 minutes to beat it. So we're going to see if I can avoid a timeout here. I think everybody's at full health. I don't think I need to heal them. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's go. Let's see the second node with this team. I'm very curious. Let's see. And I'm going to have to hit auto pretty early on this if I don't want to do a timeout. Because if I play through this, it'll almost certainly time. At least in my old experience. I'm really curious to see if Union Jack is going to bring more damage to this. Starting off with the Nick Fury Ultimate. And I'm just going to play like a turn. I just want to do like one move. I think place the Kestrel Special is all I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to place the Kestrel Special, and now we're just going to go auto. I think we're going to aim at Nick Fury over here. I like to kill the Morbius if possible. Here they go. They do seem to be at a higher damage output. I don't know. We'll see. We're cruising through this. All I'm really trying to do is make sure that we hit into someone who has defense down. Or in this case, I've moved my priority over to Deathpool. We definitely got to make sure Deathpool dies. Though the Fury minions are so strong that they don't really die. Like, Deathpool really isn't an issue. You know what? Right now, Ghost Rider's more of a problem. So I'm going to move my targeting over to Ghost Rider. He will be a problem because we do kill people pretty fast. And that still will be an issue. All right, Ghost Rider's out of there. We're going to move on to Deathpool. The guy that I actually have problems killing is a Multiple Man. For me, Multiple Man is always just hanging out way too long when I do this. There's those 3 ability block stacks that Union Jack dropped down. So that's one of the things he can do is drop. Oh my God, the Fury minions are crazy. This is going nuts. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Seeing if we're going to speed up at all here. Seeing if Union Jack is doing anything. I think that Deathpool is already going to die. So I'm actually going to move my targeting over to Multiple Man. Because for whatever reason, like, he just takes forever to chip through. If he can spawn all of his dupes, that really slows you down on this. So getting rid of him. Oh, Deathpool got a turn. That was no good. But still, Captain America and Union Jack are still alive. Okay, Union Jack got killed. You know what? I screwed up and I moved my targeting off of Deathpool and now she's eating me alive. Oh my God. Oh no. Was that user error? All right, we got to try this over again. I might have screwed that one up. Let me see if I screwed that up because you saw me. I was like, let me move off of Deathpool. That was a bad idea. Don't do that. This is retreat. Yeah, I need to retreat this. That was horrible. Horrible. All right, right, let's try that one more time and see if we can not have that happen. Not have that fail horribly. You know, the stronger your Captain America World War II and Union Jack are, the less chance of you having any issues on this. The bigger the better. I mean, I don't even have these guys at tier 15 yet, so I'm really going in here under-leveled at this point, but it's a testament to how strong they are, about how well they do on this. All right, here, let's go ahead and summon these minions in. And I don't know, man. It's all about getting rid of Deathpool. You do not want Deathpool to take turns. All right, we'll hit the Kestrel special in here, and we will go on auto again. Being very careful to make sure that Kestrel dies. Or not Kestrel, but Deathpool dies. Make sure Kestrel doesn't die, and the Deathpool does die. I'm going to fire into this defense down. Okay, there's Deathpool, and let's start targeting her immediately. All right, there's the big Captain America Ultimate. That's going to be nice. And now we have... I'm going to go after Ghost Rider again like I did last time. I do like the idea of getting rid of him, because if you get the dupes out there and you start killing them with Ghost Rider around, it's going to eat your team alive really, really fast. But as soon as I'm done with Ghost Rider, we're going after Deathpool. No excuses. Wait, I messed up. I didn't kill Ghost Rider yet. Kill Ghost Rider. Damn it, we're about to get stuck behind this Deathpool again, too. Can't let Deathpool take her turn, guys. Somebody's got to stun her. Don't we have like a shield security? Okay, this ultimate from Kestrel's going to be nice. You know, I don't normally use Sharon Carter because I would say like the turn rewinds were typically what I was getting away with here, but not really. I wasn't really doing that. Maybe the Maria Hill summons were nice, but I have just as many Fury summons, so I don't know what's going on here, why this isn't working as well. Okay, now we're starting to hit Deathpool again. Her turn meter did rewind a bit there. I think Union Jack does a turn meter rewind. He did it on her. So that's good. All right, let me get back over to Deathpool. I still have plenty of time to get rid of her before her turn. I only have about 3 minutes left. Okay, she's stunned now. All right, now I'm going to move over to multiple man. All right, so we got rid of her. So yeah, just some user error there. And Union Jack will do the same turn meter rewind that Sharon Carter does. So he replaces her rather nicely. This is definitely faster. This is absurdly faster. All right, I'm actually going to go down to basic, just auto basic on this to save some power for the boss node, because we're going to go into the boss node. I don't normally do the boss node, so I don't know what to expect on that, but I think now that I have the full team up, there's no reason not to. All right, actually, I don't even think timeouts are an issue here anymore at all. That's crazy. That's like a full 2 minutes faster than I was doing yesterday with, you know, a built-up Maria Hill. So Maria Hill was like slowing me down. Like a stronger Maria Hill was slowing me down. Go figure. That's nuts. Yeah, no, chat's reminding me the operative basic takes some turn bar, but only if it crits. And damn it, my alliance mate has beat me to it. He was too excited to get in on this boss node, so I won't be able to do the boss node for this video. All right, anyways, I think you can see what I wanted you to see. This team operates just fine at low levels. It is crazy good. I hope you're enjoying it out there. I hope you're able to unlock it. A lot of other videos on this channel, so make sure you check them out. And grave diggers, keep digging.